You need human shields for a conversation? That's adorable.
Yeah. You talk about free speech like it's a threat to your existence, but the only threat is your own resistance to the words that cut through your fragile little shield. You hide behind the law, you hide behind the field of human shields that you puppet like a toy. You can't handle a sentence without crying like a boy who never learned to fight, who never learned to speak, who never learned to stand on his own 2 feet. You grew up in the ivy and I grew up in the tree, and somehow you're the one who's scared of me, of the words that I spit, of the truth that I bring. You need an army just to say a single thing. Pathetic, weak, a coward in the skin. You can't defend yourself, so you let the puppets win. Free speech for the weak, that's your name. You can't handle the heat, you can't play the game. You hide behind the shadows, behind the human wall. You're so pathetic, you can't even take a fall. Free speech for the weak, the punk bitch brigade. You need a shield just to be afraid of the words that we speak, the truth that we bring. Free speech for your
Yeah. You call for the censorship, you call for the banning. You can't handle a word from a real fucking man. You run to your handlers, you run to your bots, you run to the system to cover your spots. But the spots are showing, the cracks are wide. You can't hide the weakness that you carry inside. You grew up with privilege, you grew up with the gold, but the gold can't buy the backbone that you sold for a seat at the table, for a place in the line. You traded your soul for a very thin line of protection, of silence, of the lie that you tell. You can't handle the truth, so you send it to hell. But the truth keeps coming, the truth keeps the pace, and you're just a coward with a very sad face. You can't defend yourself, you never could. You need an army, you need a platform, you need a shield, you need a law, you need a platform, you need a narrative, you need a safe space for a conversation. Pathetic, I grew up in a tree. You grew up in an Ivy League school, and somehow I'm the one who's not afraid of words. Sit down,
punk bitch. I know,
you can't handle rhythm, you can't handle the rhyme, you can't handle the truth that we drop every time. You cry about the words, you cry about the hate, but you're the ones who sealed your own fate with the silence, the cowardice, the fear in your eyes. You can't look at the truth without telling lies. You need the puppets, you need the crew, you need the whole damn thing to quickly break you from the fear. It's the ones who speak the language of the street, the ones who know how to handle defeat. But you don't know defeat, you don't know the fight. You only know the shield and the cover of the night. Pathetic, weak, a shell of a man. Free speech for the weak. That's your plan, and the plan is failing. The plan is a joke. You can't handle the words, so you choke on the silence, the fear, the lie that you live. Free speech for the weak. You get nothing to give. Free speech for the weak. Yeah, and you can't handle a word. Can't defend yourself. Need an army to fight a conversation. Pathetic, I grew up in a tree. You grew up in a school, and I'm still the one standing. Sit down, the adults are talking.